I Want to Learn channel. Your dedicated CCTV training channel. Powered by CCTVLINK. Sales. Distribution. Service. In this episode, I am going to show you how to configure a DVR correctly. If you are going to record locally on the DVR, you need to add the hard disk drive before following this video. When you power up a Hikvision DVR for the first time, it runs through a startup wizard. It is great for helping set up the basic functions. Running through the wizard allows you to set the language. If you do not wish the wizard to start every time the unit is rebooted, uncheck the box. Enter the current password which is on default. And check the new admin password box, if you wish to change the password here. Next you need to choose the correct time zone. South Africa is GMT +2. If the correct time zone is not chosen, you may have trouble playing back the correct time via your PC or smart device. On NIC type, always choose automatic, or self-adaptive. If you have an IP address to enter into the network settings of the DVR, you may enter it here, but if you are unsure, just make sure DHCP is checked for now, as it may connect to your network automatically, assuming that your network cable is already connected to the network from the DVR. For help with remote viewing via the internet to a smart device or PC, please look at our video on remote viewing, for in-depth information and setup. If the hard drive is installed correctly, it will show here. You need to press the Initialize button after checking the relative box. This will prepare the hard drive for recording your cameras. We suggest purchasing a surveillance hard drive for several reasons, including running at lower temperatures, and are designed for performing 24/7. Check the Start Recording box, and choose if you want continuous recording, or motion recording. If you wish all cameras to record the same, press the Copy To button, and choose All Cameras. Press OK. If you have not initialized all hard drives, the wizard will ask if you want to do so. You should now be in the video display screen, and, if you have already connected cameras to the DVR, they will be displayed here. To go to the menu for further setup, you may right-click the mouse, and choose Menu. On General Settings, change CVBS output to PAL. For VGA and HDMI resolution, be sure your monitor is able to display the resolution you set it to, or you will struggle to change it back and will need to change it via the PC on the same network. Here you can also enable or disable the password to log in locally. You will still need a password when connecting remotely. Under More Settings, you may change the DVR name to something more suitable. You may choose to have the DVR log out after a time, or not. If you have two monitors connected to the HDMI and the VGA port simultaneously, and wish to have them both showing, you need to check this box. Under Network, General, if you enabled DHCP earlier, the IPv4 address shown can be entered on your PC to connect to the DVR. For more information on networking and remote viewing, view our video on remote viewing, and our video on EasyViz remote viewing, via cloud. The videos are under 10 minutes. If your model is equipped with alarm inputs and outputs, you can configure them here. If you have connected a sensor, or other alarm to the input, you can name the input, choose whether the sensor is normally open, or closed, and you can enable it. You can choose what camera inputs to record and display. The arming schedule allows you to choose what times the input is active. Under Linkage Action, Full Screen, will show the triggered camera on the monitor, notify surveillance center, will alert the software on the PC via duct IVMS 4200. Send email, will send a mail to the selected mail address we will set up later, and include images if wanted. If you require the trigger to activate the output to allow it to switch on a floodlight or siren, you can check it here. If a PTZ camera is installed, it can go to a specific preset. Under Live View, you can choose how many cameras to display. Dwell setting will switch between the cameras given the set time. Exceptions let you or the surveillance center know when there is a problem detected by the DVR. You may choose any exception in the list, and choose how it must react. Under User Setup, you can add, delete, or change user settings. These include what you want to allow a guest to be able to see, and do. In Camera Management, you can disable unused channels. On the OSD, or on-screen, display, you may choose what to show per camera. In PTZ configuration, choose what channel it is displayed on, and choose the baud rate. Data and stop bit are usually 8 and 1 respectively. Choose the protocol, and RS485 address, and apply. Under More Settings, you can record presets for use during alarms. If you have configured the DVR to record on video motion detection, you need to tell the system where to look for motion, and how sensitive to be. Check the Enable Motion Detection box. Then you need to drag your mouse across the areas you want to detect on the image. If you desire the whole image to have detection, click the full screen button. As with input triggers, you are able to choose how the DVR must react to any motion detected, and when it must do so. Privacy Mask will black out any part of the view which you wish to have hidden. Note that it will record the mask as well, so you will not be able to retrieve video behind the mask. Video tampering works when you cover a specific part of the camera view that does not change. Once the DVR detects the pixels of the mask has changed, it will trigger accordingly. Video loss, if activated, will notify if there is signal loss to the camera input of the DVR. In Record Setup, we can change the record schedule per camera, as well as the record and view properties. Main stream is the record stream, and sub, or second stream, is the remote viewing stream. Generally, we want to record at the highest quality, and we want to stream at a lower quality. If you are not recording audio, keep stream type on video. I prefer to change bitrate to variable, and video quality on higher. Keep the defaults of max bitrate, but you can change it if the quality is not that good on playback. If you are using trigger, or motion record, you will need to set up pre-record of at least 5 seconds, to allow for capturing video from the beginning of the actual event, and post-record, for how long you would like to remain recording after the event. Under Substream, you can choose what suits you. If you are monitoring multiple sites, you will want to drop the substream to low, but if you are only viewing a few via your software, you can go to the highest setting. To set up emailing of alarms, go to Configuration, Network, and Email. Under Email Settings you can add most SMTP servers. For the server info, search for the email service provider details online. In Sender, add the name you wish to send as. In Sender Address, add your configured email address. You can send mail to 3 email addresses or receivers. If you wish to send information about the alarm as well as pictures, check the Enable Attached Picture. Choose how long the interval between the pictures are. This concludes the setup of the DVR. Thank you for watching the I Want to Learn channel. Look out for our other videos, and like us on Facebook, Twitter, and our website at cctvlink.co.za.